Yo. Welcome to KISU University. Keep it a stack university, man. I'm gonna need you to get your pencil and paper. Man, I ain't talking about your regular pencil and paper. I'm talking about this holy water, man. Let's go ahead, man, and indulge in this thing real quick so we can get our mind and our body right. Let me make sure my thing on the stream, man. I seen StreamYard was tripping on me for a sec, man. So I just wanted to make sure that y'all can see. Give me a sec. All right, look like we on the screen, man. Let's do it, G. So, man, I guess this thing going on with Kendra G, man. I didn't get to look at no content in regards to this, but I seen Corey Holcomb speak on it, and others may have spoken on it, right? But I didn't watch what they had to say. Uh, quite frankly, I don't really like watching what too many people have to say anyway, because I have my own thoughts about everything that I see, and I choose to share them with you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and look at this Kendra G situation, and we're gonna go ahead and figure out what's going on and what's my thoughts in regards to this situation. And then, we're gonna pop up. So I guess Satan the Center was wilding out on some cats, man. So we're gonna go ahead and look at a little bit of that too. So let's go ahead and just begin.
Kendra G was a breakout star in the Chicago radio world for 15 years. I lived in Chicago, one of the most popular radio personalities in Chicago, but she really broke out when she started connecting single people across the country. Business was so good at helping people in their dating lives. She quit her radio job and joined the Love Train. She's now host of a hugely popular YouTube matchmaking show. It's called Kendra G Singles. Kendra G, Alana, come on out!
She doing them squats now, ain't she?
Oh my God! Oh, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day, ladies! I can tell already by my audience, because I'm one of the most vocal audiences in TV. They don't know how to feel about this. I never knew, ladies, it was so complicated.
Woo, it's tough out there. Dating is a war. You had it right. It's a battlefield out there.
It is.
Yes.
What makes it, Kendra, a battlefield?
I think now because of social media, it's the gift and the curse, because now we're all connected. But that fine man you had to worry about just in New York, no, he worldwide now. He got girls in Italy, Mexico, California. So the guy that most women want, he has so many options. And every woman wants the same man, child. Really? I don't care if she work at the Piggly Wiggly or she's the corporate lawyer on Wall Street. She want her a rich man, and that's just what it is.
Really?
Yes, girl. Hide your man, Tamara. Hide him. Hide him.
3, 2, 1.
Really? What type of ideology this busy guy, man?
Don't let him go outside. Don't let him go outside, child.
Don't let him go. Okay, I'm locking my door. Steven, don't you leave that house. Kendra, thousands and thousands of people call you. Yes. They want to be on the show. Yes. They want your advice, but you're single.
That's right, girl, and loving it. Now,
so hold up. You getting advice from a single ass broad who was how old? And she claims she's loving it. When are we getting who the fuck would listen to this bitch? God damn, how much you gonna put on your face? Damn, who is you?
You know, I was in a relationship last year, but this is my single season and I love it. And single does not mean lonely.
Single season? It's you. It's you. It's you.
Single means nobody can't claim me.
Right.
And I got a roster. If you want to join the team.
You got a roster? You got a roster. But you said that I've heard you plenty of times talk about when a dude sit over there and came up on that motherfucker talking about how he want more than one BZ and he got more than one BZ. You was trying to condemn him. And then, bitch, you talking about you got a roster? The fuck you talking about? Sit your motherfucking ass. That's why I keep telling y'all, man, what y'all worried about what a bitch say? Look what she talking about. Look what she on. This is class. This is a poor representation of a so-called black woman. This is poor. This is poor. Look at the bitch. God damn, how much you gonna sit over there and how much makeup you gonna put on, bitch? Looking like the little squirrel off Emperor Cusco, nigga. This is like the squirrel off the Emperor Cusco, nigga. Is it that you know that ain't yours? Bitch, can we come to talk about a roster? Bitch, come on, G. So you just want to be a hoe?
Where the camera at, Cameron? Hit me up on Instagram, Kendra G Media. We got space for one. We got space
because
for
I
one.
love that thing too. But just because you're not in a relationship doesn't mean you're not dating.
No.
And that can be your season where you're exploring yourself and what's on the landscape. Future proofing.
Yes.
Kendra.
Oh, you got to have a job. You have to have an ambition that's going to go somewhere for sure. I want to see W-2 forms. I want to see success records. I want to meet your mama. I want to know where you live. Is it in your name? Is it? I need to see the lease because sometimes
Kendra, I'm not good enough to date. If I would, let me tell you, because we're talking about it from the female gaze to the male. I'm just talking in general. If I had gone on a date with someone and they started asking me about my W-2s and my bank account, they would have been seeing the gas come out of the pipes of my car.
Yes.
Because that's too, I'm intimidated now.
Well, because women are tired of wasting their time. I'm talking from the woman's perspective.
Yeah.
So they're like, I don't want to make you be already made. I don't got clay. I'm not magic.
But guys don't want that either. They don't want to make us.
Well, true. But the thing with
and they don't want a broke lady.
She ain't got shit to say there, huh? Look at the bitch. She ain't got shit to say there. Look at this Baba Cot twat. She ain't, look at that bitch. Look at her. She ain't got shit to say then.
Well, no, I don't know though. Some men.
Guys, I'm speaking.
Nah.
I'm speaking from, listen, I just
over there feeding these bitches lies and shit, man. See, man, this is a part of this is a part of the nigga community, man, the black community that we don't fuck with, that we reject. Mindset like this is stupid, man. And so let me get this straight. You and other females, right? Black community, not black community, that share this ideology. Why the majority of y'all don't have what y'all want? You motherfuckers ain't put two and two together right now. Why she out here looking like what's that nigga name, man, that died in Chicago, man? What's his name, mama? God damn, what's that nigga? FBG Duck, mama. Oh shit, god damn, she got a
because I heard you say
I don't think men want a broke lady, but they also don't want a lady that's gonna be too expensive. You know, wigs is $2,000, lashes is $300.
Okay,
you know, shoes is $1,000.
Are you easing into high maintenance?
Yes, well, I think that yeah, that's real high. Real high.
And you're owning, so 2025 people are owning the high maintenance?
Well, women feel like this is what I do for myself, so a man has to be able to do the same or more.
Why can't you keep doing it for yourself?
Hey, Larry, man, if by any means when I start flipping through the screens and flipping through the content, if you can't see the content, man, let me know.
I agree with you, Tamarin, but they like, why if you here? If a man is here, why am I?
But you're not here for my wigs.
But they're feeling like this. Okay, I'm showing up for you. I'm giving you my energy. I am in your presence. You should pay for this. Now, I'm not saying I agree
wait a minute. This is getting spicy in here.
But I'm with you, Tamarin, because I feel like I got my own money.
Don't back up now, Kendra. We got some groans. We got some applause. We got some moans. Alana's coming back with us. I didn't know the Valentine's Day was going to get this hot. We'll be right back. I'm going to tell you now, this has been one of the most unexpected Valentine's Day episodes in 6 seasons. We are nearly at 1,000 episodes, and I have never discussed dates that involve buying of wigs. This is phenomenal. We're talking today on this Valentine's Day about dating trends in hopes of helping those out there who are looking for love. Alana Dunn, the host of Modern Dating Podcast, seeing other people with us, along with Kendra G, the host of YouTube's Kendra G Single.
Also, you know what? You were willing to date a man shorter than you, potentially. Yeah. A lot of women have height requirements. They're like, I don't want to settle. Well, right now, your man is invisible. Okay?
Right.
I think 5'9" is better than invisible,
and Kendra, for me, I make the joke about him being shorter than me. What it was, though, and you went with defining. I was not defining myself as single.
Right.
I was not. I had lost my job. I had a lot of things that were tumult in my life at that time. And I told Stephen one day, I said, I don't know if I was still working if I would have seen you. Not having my work as my title, I saw that man.
Right.
And he saw me.
Right.
And then he clearly saw a baby too, because then we know what Moses and the rest is history.
Can let love in, whereas women more generally, we are so like nurturing and we can see us like building a life together, at least for me.
Where these women at? They don't call my show. They're not trying to work.
So
you better come
like
the one that calls my show. Like I love that T-Room was open to a pizza date. These girls like 5-star restaurant on day one before you get my first name. And that's the issue though, because you see how Tamara, who richer than all of us, child, and very successful, was willing to go.
Who Tamron married to? She got a brother?
Go on a pizza date, and now she's married to the man of her dreams. So we need more Tamarins to understand that. Listen, you can be a boss woman, but the things that matter more. Don't make it so high just to date for sure.
And I think two things can exist at once.
Right? Tamara, girl.
I think,
man.
Tamron seemed because I don't watch her. I think I've seen her before, but it's like the first time I'm seeing the clip. She a little different than what we normally see on here, in a good way. Just how she responded, because she got to keep it professional. Don't want to offend the bitch, but I know she disagree with her, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, don't sit over there and encourage these bras to talk like that. You know what I mean? Kendra G ain't shit, and Kendra G, let's be honest, my nigga, we just gonna go ahead and put it out, because I don't think I've ever even told y'all about this shit. Bras that think like that, easy money. Easy money. Easy money. The shit that they saying, they don't believe it. I can assure you. Kendra G don't believe it. Man, let a nigga come through, man. Ain't playing, man. You understand me? Putting that all you can hear all up in her motherfucking ear. Man, Kendra G gonna sit over there and do the opposite of what she said today. So don't let what she's saying fool you. She just frustrated, hurt for whatever the reason. Kendra G ain't fooling nobody. I can assure you of that. I don't ever get fooled by these hoes that do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you choose to go down that route, you'd be surprised what them hoes gonna end up doing for you.
It is what psychologists are talking about today. Psychology Today says it encompasses the seemingly little romantic gestures that you can do to show that you care.
Right.
Why is there a name called micromance? It's just, to me, doing something special for the person you like.
We got a name for everything, Tamara. I don't know why either. I think this is just for people to stay connected, but it's like the real small, like a text. How are you doing today?
Yeah.
But I hate it, because if it's the GM, I hate the GM text. GM means good morning. You can't even write out good morning and say my name, because you probably sent it to 7 different people. Don't accept no GM text. I don't like.
Now we've cleared that mess up. Situationship is when y'all are messing around, but you're not committed.
Right.
A situationship is it's defined by, there's no definition.
No, situationship is a situation, it's like a relationship. And then you realize on Christmas, he's not your man, because he's not going to be with you on Christmas. You don't get no holidays in a situationship. If your mama needs something, he don't show up. He show up when he got time or when she got time. And the holidays is always the bad time. He's always busy doing holidays.
Kendra, I'm going to start GMing you in the morning. I'm going to become your counselor
in a situation.
Okay.
That's the dad. I'm giving y'all the data. a situationship might work for some people because sometimes not everybody wants to be locked down in a relationship.
You're getting too complicated. Okay. Loud looking. Oh, we have a clip from Kendra. Yes. I'm gonna brace myself because I've not seen this clip. Let's play. This gentleman over here grabbed his heart. Me too, sir. Let's play Kendra's from her show, Loud Looking.
I'm looking for a wife. I want to find the right person, right? So being that I'm divorced, being that I'm older, I know what I want and I know what I don't want.
So let's get into it. What do you want, Dave?
Well, first of all, I like a woman that is naturally beautiful. I can do extensions and things like that, but she got to have some hair. Like she got to have edges. She got to have her own hair.
No.
We all have a lot to say right now.
No.
He's
Kendra.
He got married.
Kendra, God bless him. And I'm sure he's an amazing man. And congratulations to his amazing wife. You said he got married.
He got married. I went to his wedding last year. And the woman saw his video from my show. He got married last year.
Does she have her own hair?
She has her own edges. She's beautiful. She has full hair. Because intentional men don't mind the questions, because intentional men who are looking for a life partner, for something serious, those questions do not scare them.
Yeah.
So you can be upfront because you're going to learn one or two things. Either he's not intentional, doesn't want anything serious, or he wants to play. So now he can't play with your time. So either way, it's a win.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to scare off the guy that also wants the same things as you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So be direct. Do you want a baby or not? Oh, you don't? Okay. And also just have a good time, because I think sometimes when you go out on dates, it becomes so serious. So that could be a turnoff, right? Just enjoy yourself, get to know, ask questions, have fun, but don't forget to have fun and laugh and all those things too. Don't take it so serious. And she watches my show, Tamara. She told me, her and her husband, child, I love them.
Ain't nobody should be taking no advice from Kendra G.
As I said before, this was not the Valentine's Day show that I was expecting. But the best part of this show, and I don't want the guys at home to think we're just bashing guys, but this was not the plan. But what I like about this show is that you have three very different women, and it shows that there are many answers, but we're all trying to lead to a place of sincere and real love.
Yes.
And I think that's what's important. I think Kendra G, Alana Dunn, Dr. Raquel Martin. You can follow because I bet you got more questions. There's their social media. Up next.
I'm not surprised though that she got a white husband. I'm not. Hold up, man. Let's nigga, let me look at a little bit. Let's look at a little bit of what Corey was talking about, man. On I was kind of finding a video on the way. Let's see. All right, man. All right. Is we on the screen? Let me know. We on. Is the screen good? Can y'all see? You know what I'm saying? I believe so. Let's see what Corey talking about.
I think he could have gone even harder on her, but what he does say is still hilarious. I don't know why she ever opened up this can of worms, because this could go on for much longer. If she responds back, it's open season on Kendra G. Some of y'all might have seen the earlier videos I did on this subject, but man, Corey Holcomb, I don't know why you keep messing with that man. She's just going to have to learn the hard way. That's all it's going to be, right?
Sorry, guys.
So let me go and get to this sucker shit. It's a wig-wearing gremlin who mad at me because I brought up something about her. That lady, not a gremlin.
Mm-hmm.
Kendra G. You know. Oh yeah, and the thumbnail they did for the gremlin with the pink hat on. Oh my god,
cold guy.
That lady, Kendra G. You know, I brought up how I felt like she made a fool out of herself on Tamron Hall.
Yeah, she did.
So she made a video to.
Yeah, she did.
Try to knock me and act like I came at her and everything. So I want to address it because it's fun to me. I mean, like, I'm not mad at Kendra G, because whenever we talk one-on-one, I saw that she wasn't that sharp. Like, she used to be on the radio in Chicago, and I used to be like, oh, this is a knucklehead.
Wow. Right.
And our interviews would show that she's a knucklehead. But she really got mad when I spoke on how she made herself look bad on Tamron Hall show. So she was like, oh, Corey's career is nothing. Little Rail and Dion Cole and D-Ray, they're superstars. And she said, Corey's just a YouTuber. I want to say something about that first.
Who was she?
Whatever I do in the game, I'm from 5266 South State, apartment 1208, Robert Taylor home. Nigga, I beat the game.
Yes, sir.
I beat the game. Whatever you say about my career, I don't care about that. I come from a place where they know how to make the elevator stop, put a gun through the damn thing, and rob you. I come from nothing. You can't dig at me with, he's only a YouTuber. I mean, I know some YouTubers that make some bread, right?
Millions. Yeah,
I'm talking about, Shawty, that was desperate. But listen, I want to tell you, Kendra G, every time you open your mouth and speak independently, you make a fool out of yourself. You're better at cut, paste, copy. Like Facts. Kevin Samuel's show. You cut it, pasted, and copied it with your version of it, and that's how you found a way. But when you speak independently, you really you look bad.
Damn.
So that's one thing. Then she tried to make it seem like I edited a video. I don't know how to edit video. I've never edited a video in my life.
I said that.
Lifea. Life. I've never edited a video. I don't know how to edit video. We watch stuff we see online and we react to it with a lot of these videos. I'm sorry. I know your thing was Corey goes out and he edits something. First of all, nobody had to edit that video because this is what this lady Kendra G does. I'm going to say this. Kendra G has a lot of bottom dwellers on her show that she interviews, but she acts like she's not a bottom dweller. Exactly. But the people she interviews, she's the exact same person, but she acts like she's above them by copy, pasting, and cutting Kevin Samuel's points. Kevin Samuels created that show, and he's not here to sue you. So you're able to do basically what Kevin Samuels did, and it's working. You ask me, it's working because you're a lady.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's working because you're a lady. But
right, because any man that did that content would be a pariah. He'd be run off the internet. He'd be getting his channel flagged and all types of stuff. There'd be campaigns against him. But for some reason, this embarrassment is allowed to go on. And I don't think she realized how lucky she is that it's going on for this long.
Yeah, it's working because you're a lady. But when you get to acting like you're better than those women that's on your show, because the lady Tamron Hall asked her points, and she was like, I agree with you, Tamron, but you don't agree with her. Because Tamron Hall was like, men are not here for your wig. Men don't want a broke lady. And then she made a real fool out of herself when she said, if I'm here with you and you're around me, you have to pay for that. This isn't exactly how she said it, but she said her presence, you have to pay for it, which is why you called her a hooker.
Right.
If a woman is charging you for her presence, you a hooker.
Straight up.
Oh, God.
What is the argument with that? See, people want to act like Corey is crazy and he say all kind of stuff out of bound. If you charge me to be with you, you're a hooker.
Simple.
Oh, God. He ain't lying.
But I remember, hey, Kendra G, remember when you was sipping the thing? Like after you thought you made a point, you'll be sipping something. You stole that from somebody. What do you do that's original?
Wow.
Another point.
I got to make this point. She said, I only date broke women. I date broke women, rich women, autistic women, Down syndrome women. You name it. You can get it from me. That's not something I'm proud of. I don't have a type in any way. Any way. You see that lady who lives on the streets now because of the way the economy is? I look at her and I imagine her, if I clean her up, can I pull it off? I date all women. If it got, how they say it, if it got hair, I hit it. This is what I do. Because she tried to make it seem like, oh, Corey Holcomb, he really wanted me. He tried to flirt with me. Listen, of course I tried to flirt with you. You a woman who I knew had a, you ain't broke. Let me tell you something. Where I'm from, we shoot at every, especially Kendra G. I see the misery in your eye. You 50, no kids. Ain't never been married. G know what I'm talking about because he's from these same streets I'm from. Every major hub out here in America, we shoot at hoes. We get at hoes. We try to see what we can work out. If you really want to tell the truth, I'm jealous of the African man that you did choose because I know he got paper about your ass.
Like a paintbrush. Sharpie did it again.
This marker is the game changer.
You got to pay. He got to see you when you ain't got the makeup on camera. I'm jealous of that man. I know he got you for a bag. See, I'm the type of, I admit I'm a trick. I'm a trick. I buy pussy. Kendra, you have to buy a man because the men on your level, you don't want them. You want men who are probably younger than you. Kendra, go after a man you can get. Kendra G, I think you could get Harrison Ford. Back when he was Han Solo in Star Wars, you couldn't get him. But now he's an elderly man. Kendra G, I think you could get Harrison Ford. I think you could get like somebody who old and played out who's still doing it. What's an old man who's still on TV?
Harrison Ford likes skinny
Morgan Freeman.
No. His wife is. He's been with her.
She can get Kevin Duckworth.
Boy, you stupid then, because everybody don't know who Kevin Duckworth is.
One of them type of niggas. Any nigga averaged 10 points in the NBA in the late 70s.
Dr. J will you, Kendra G, even though he'll do it reluctantly. He'll make you keep the wig on. But I'm just saying, like, the men you want, the men that will hold you up in the air, they not boss players. You know what I'm saying? I would have smashed you and tried to get some paper from you all day long. Never admit that. I mean, never could I say that's not what I would do. But I'm jealous that the scammer dude, I knew because like I remember she was telling me, I got a boyfriend. Yeah, and it's out there in the streets. He is just what I knew he was. I said when she said she got a boyfriend, I gotta wait this out. I knew that don't nobody want you, baby girl. I'm talking about if somebody wants you, it's probably somebody who's looking for the come up. That's what we do. We holler at broads and we go for the come up. I admit, I would smash you, but you will never be held up by a nigga like me. I have a car. Stupid. Men that hold you up ain't on shit. They driving your car. You got to get Jody. You got to get baby boy. Don't nobody want your monkey ass. And really, you did some editing with that tape because I said about Tamron Hall, I was like, Tamron Hall is bad, even though I don't mean in no disrespectful way. Tamron, that's how I talk. I think you a lady. I think you exude elegance. But I'm saying, I said this about Tamron Hall, and if somebody was arguing with Tamron Hall, they'd be like, baby, come on, let's work it out. You edited that part out. Kendra. Come on now. Don't be bitter. I'm doing this as a gift to Corey because this is going to help him pay his mortgage. I ain't got no mortgage. I don't get nothing. Remember I told you that. I don't got nothing. I don't get what the whole head. She got a car. I think she had a Bentley or something and put it all on the internet with all that. I don't do that. I'm from the streets. Where I'm from, man. Look, man, I know NBA players who got robbed by niggas who know they robbed them. They know who robbed them, but they was showing out. When you out here flossing in front of these niggas in the streets, these niggas in the streets gonna be like, all right. You can't flop it. I ain't got nothing. Nothing. How Bernie Mac said, nothing. I'm popped off. So you can talk about me and whoever else career you want to talk about. Shit. All them guys you said, I wish them luck.
Yeah, this is a clip from the longer video, but Corey Holcomb.
That nigga Corey, you motherfucking fool, man. Man, shit, nigga. Yeah, Kendra G. Like I said, yeah. Didn't I say that earlier? Kendra G a motherfucking lick. She a lick. I know a lick when I see one. She a lick. I wouldn't pay not one attention to what you say. See, a lot of times, right? Like y'all try it. Like if y'all niggas is on the internet, right? Try this shit. If y'all on them dating sites and shit, right? Try this shit. One of them bitches that sit over there, my nigga, and talk about how they got specific, that you got to meet this certain type of criteria, still get at her anyway. I bet you get some play. You might not get play out of all of them, but I bet you get some play. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at what this nigga on Marquette. My bad, Dylan. Marquette. My nigga Marquette. Let's see what Marquette talking about. All right, man. Let me whip this thing up real quick, man. Let me cut. All right, man. Let me see, man. I believe I'm good on the screen. I don't know what the hell was going on last night, man. That shit was crazy. But anyway, we should be good to go. Let's do it, man. To see. So Marquette called some dude a hood rat. Yeah, I agree. Larry. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. She want to feel like she in control, like she, you know what I'm saying, that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree with that. Let's see what Marquette talking about.
For you.
What's up with it, bro? Hey, shout out to you.
I appreciate it.
Shout out to the chat. I don't know if like the title was like clickbait or what, but it's like the way you kind of wrote it, it was disrespectful, to all the black men and women that had died under that banner and risked their lives.
Under what banner?
Under of uniting us blacks, even though we might be on different land masses. It's people that really lost their lives.
Give me an example of two blacks who died trying to unite the black diaspora.
The black diaspora? Marcus?
Yes. Marcus who?
The only Marcus Garvey. I mean,
okay.
So
the Honorable Marcus Garvey Right. So the Honorable Marcus Garvey. Let's okay, so that's one. And then who's the second one?
My man, Judas and the Black Messiah. What's Fred? Fred Hampton.
Fred Hampton Jr.
That was
Fred Hampton Jr.
Senior.
Senior. Okay.
Senior.
Fred Hampton. Okay. All right. So let's start backward real quick, if you don't mind. So Fred Hampton Sr. was a part of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. Is that correct?
Right.
The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense was a Black American organization, very strong in Oakland, for example. They grew throughout the United States. They did receive funding from curious sources. They were in league with white liberals. They were backed by communist ideology and thinking, but there was no Pan-Africanism at all. They were hyper-focused on the struggle of the Black Americans, and the only time they spoke of an international position was their positioning as communists and speaking on their observations of, you know, other groups that were under the same banner, anti-capitalist imposture. But they were never Pan-Africanists. They had a 10-point plan. In their 10-point plan, did it mention Pan-Africanism?
I mean, I wasn't talking about the Black Panther Party. I said Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton himself created the Rainbow Coalition.
Fred Hampton was a part of, like, what do we know him for?
We know him for being in the Black Panther Party.
Black Panther Party, right. So did he have any ideology that was, exclusive to him as an individual? Like, for example, Marquette Devon Burton has Marquettism. So you might not judge Marquette as a part of a greater entity, a greater organization. You might say, well, let's analyze Marquettism. Was there a Fred Hampton Jr. philosophy?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so. So I'm just curious, young man, and I appreciate you coming on and speaking. I like to see confidence in young men. That's a beautiful thing. One, I just kind of set you up earlier. I spoke of the 10-point plan of the Black Panther Party, and I like that about the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, that 10-point plan, because it's very simple, easy to understand. The first point is this. Number one, we want freedom. Now, mind you, this is silliness, because who can estimate what that is?
I wonder what title. Well, of course, we only gonna look at the clip, so we ain't gonna never really know how this thing. He talking about a title, shit like that. You feel me? So the origin of his problem, I don't know. So I guess it's just like a halfway thing. But on it all, let's go ahead and continue.
That is too abstract. But it further reads, we want power to determine the destiny of our Black and oppressed communities. You see, that could have supported your argument right there. But the problem...
What this nigga doing? Googling some shit? Seen that screen in that nigga eyes.
Problem is, you know not of what you speak. So it's really quite wrong at your young age and being understudied to show up and speak to one who is well studied and well researched. Whereas really, you should have came on like the last old head.
No, you're not. Stop it, nigga. No, you're not. 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 We done peeped this, and we done peep gang. We done peep gang for a little bit now. No, you're not.
Who had gray in it.
You go ahead and put your ideology on others, you feel me? And them stupid ass niggas believe it as to be gospel. But no, nigga, no, stop.
His hair, wisdom in his mind, and he came on and said, I salute you. That's what you should do. You should come on and salute those who are your superior in age and wisdom and experience, as opposed to coming on with no respect as a young boy with ignorance and trying to contend with someone who is a gorilla versus a goddamn small little Tweety bird. It's a shame. Really.
My twin.
Call that nigga twin?
Listen, okay.
Twin.
The Black Panther Party.
Hey, what that shit mean though? Because I've been hearing that shit. That shit like, bro, what twin mean?
Right. Created when we got today for us.
Carl.
Right.
Carl, how old are you?
To
Carl?
unify.
You call
Can I finish, twin? Can I finish?
I will let you finish in a moment, Carl, but this is more important. How old are you, Carl?
I'm young. I'm young as fuck. I'm a little boy. Like you just said, I'm young as fuck.
No, I'm not saying you're a little boy. I'm asking you, Carl, what is your age?
I'm saying I'm young. I'm very young. I'm
nigga,
so
how
young
old
that,
is
you
you?
know,
Just say what your age is, Carl.
I'm 24.
You're 24 years old.
You a grown ass man.
Now, Carl, does
Right.
it make
So
sense for you to be 24 years old calling me twin?
Twin. Cause you my
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Like, hey, that shit be throwing me off too. I ain't even gonna lie, nigga. I don't like this nigga though, but that shit do be throwing me off when I be hearing that shit. Nigga get like, I heard this little like I'm at the gym, man. I heard this nigga call some Mexican twin. I was like, twin, huh? I'm like, what? Nigga, like, what that shit mean? Nigga, like, I'm like, bro. I'm like, what this shit mean? Like, when niggas start doing this shit? I think the first nigga that I heard say that shit, like ever, was Adrian Broner.
My brother, I see you and me because we both African and we both black. And so and listen.
Oh Lord.
Carl, can I finish?
It doesn't make sense for you to be 24 years old.
This nigga called this nigga twin. Hey, you niggas over here. Hey, you niggas over here having no self-control. This nigga told me, y'all. Nigga, I'm out here trying to listen to this nigga, man. You see what this nigga trying to say to you. You sitting over there, nigga, you on some other shit, man. Twin. Twin? What up, twin? Hey, but regardless though, he gonna pick and choose, and he gonna get on the ignorant every single time. And because that y'all don't come up in there and y'all not well researched or well studied, he just looked at a little bit more than you did, so he's able to go ahead and combat anything that you say, and it makes you feel stupid, even if it's wrong. It'll still make you feel stupid because you thinking that this nigga is smart and he's saying something that's truthful. It throws you niggas off all the time. And y'all start stumbling and y'all start being not confident in how you guys present yourself and what you say. And then you give him viral moments like this. If we're just being honest, twin.
No, you cannot finish, Carl. It does not make sense for you to call me twin. Carl, you are a young man and you need to show respect to your elders. And that's important. Now, I understand if your elders are not respectable. I get it. I've had elders who are crackheads and dope fiends. I get that.
What do you see as disrespectful as me seeing you and I see you and me. I see you as my twin. I see you
twin, which is foolish slang. I'm not your brother. A brother is a peer. I'm not your peer, young man. Yes, I'm not your peer in any way, shape, or form. So you need to be silent and listen. You were not chastised enough as a child, and you're out of control. You're not in control of yourself. Your father did not take out the time to discipline you and teach you hierarchy. That's why we're having this conversation. So calm down and listen. No, just silently listen.
He sure do be thinking he above niggas, man. He sure do, don't he? That nigga sure do be thinking he above niggas, man.
You cannot listen while you're talking. Silently.
I'm not listening. I'm trying to educate you on how clickbait.
No one is your clickbait. No one is your twin,
right?
Young man, calm down. No one's your twin. When you address someone like me, you address me by my name.
Clickbait to bring niggas like you, right?
Oh, young man.
Because when you talk, when you disrespect,
it's a pity we have to mute this young man. So when you address me, young man, you address me, Mr. Burton. You address me, sir.
Nigga, you got the game fucked up. Nigga, that's how you get your ass whooped, man. Who the fuck you think you is? Like, nigga, somebody need to beat the shit out this motherfucker. Mr. Burton. Sir, who the fuck you think you is? You's a fucking loser and you a liar. What the fuck have you ever accomplished? You be acting like you some big and bad motherfucker, man. But we looked at you, said Google you, nigga. We Googled you, you ain't accomplished shit. What the fuck have you accomplished, nigga? Sit your motherfucking ass there acting like you some motherfucking God. See them little weak ass little weirdos that follow you. Them niggas think you God, nigga. But you ain't nothing more than just a bitch ass nigga in my eyes, man. Quit the bullshit, dog.
You don't address me as twin. This is because your parents didn't teach you anything. You are the result of decades and decades of poor parenting. I could tell that your father wasn't there and he didn't take out the time. And I'm not saying just because your father was absent that you suffered. Sometimes people suffer when their father's present and inadequate. The idea that you would talk over me or you would call me twin is one of your little buddies. We're not on the same level at any level. You're sitting in a public bathroom having this conversation. I'm sitting along the Nile River in Cairo, Egypt. I'm not your twin, little buddy. I'm wearing a custom suit. You're sitting on a public toilet. Okay? You're sitting on a public toilet. So we're not the same. I'm not your twin. You're a 24-year-old boy. And I wouldn't say 24 years old is a boy, but in your case it is, because you've not reached maturity. Your behavior is out of control. I say this with utter love. And if you would take my advice, the next time you talk to a grown man, you address him with respect. You might get some respect back, even though it might be undeserved respect. You'd be in a better position to get respect back. So with love, I tell you, don't ever in your life call me twin. Okay? Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. What's wrong with these young boys out here? Young boys crazy. These young boys crazy. What's going on with these young bastards? Young bastard. What's going on? Can you imagine the ball calling you twin? What's going on? Yeah, I also acknowledge, he comes right back. You're right. Carl needs to listen to Ice Cube because he needs to think if he'll live another 24. You know, that young boy was a goddamn goofball. And, you know, people would probably...
The fuck kind of loser shit this nigga on, man. Let's look at the other video, twin. Let's look at the other video, twin. Oh shit. I still don't know what this. So that's what twin mean. So then why that black boy call that Mexican twin then? Y'all might know what twin mean, because I sure the hell don't. Twin. Oh shit. Nigga, look at this nigga right here. Oh, this about to be funny as hell. I can see it right now. This nigga talking about some piece of the Saints. All right, twin. Let me see if we up. I believe we up still. Let me see. Let me make sure everything, man. All right, man. We good, man. All right, let's get to it. So we're going to look at this next clip, man. This last clip. See what the hell this boy talking about. Because this shit popped up. I'm like, what the hell did he talking about, man? They call that boy a coon.
Thanks. How are you?
What's going on?
I said, how are you?
I said, what's going on? On my mama.
So how are you is a question, which you might say, I'm well. You might say, it's a good day. I'm in good health. It's like a considerate way to greet.
Man, stop the bullshit, nigga. If I tell a nigga what's up, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we greet, my nigga. Come on, stop the bullshit. You know what's happening. Like, stop the bullshit, my nigga. So, like, you be trying to sit over there and act like you just some intellectual ass nigga, but you really stupid. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you should know the room. And nigga, at the end of the day, if you was on the street, you would sit over there and say, this wouldn't be a problem, nor would you do that. But just the fact that you on the internet, you feel like you can do that. Nigga, you's a hoe.
Beat someone and ask as to their state.
It's a greeting, yeah, and that's how, you know, and I said, what's going on? That's
my
also
mama.
a greeting.
Man, we know what the fuck is up.
Well, you see, I asked you a question and you responded with a question, but that's fine. Man. What is your position?
Oh no, I'm just seeing a lot of cooning going on. So I'm just curious.
All right, I would ask you politely. I'd ask folks not to be vulgar before they came on. That is, in fact, a racial slur. And so if you'd be kind enough to refrain from racial slurs, I'd be thankful. But if you'd like to present a position,
More of a descriptive term, the way I use it describes.
I understand your opinion on that, but what I'm referring to is the fact that it is a slur and it is not necessary to make your argument. And I assure you, I'm not going to slur you. I will just deal with you on the basis of arguments because we're not in person and we could both talk about what we would do.
But look how you handled that old boy, the 24-year-old boy. Now all of a sudden, you feel me, you greater than. I'm telling you, man, he be so what I see is when it come down to certain niggas, especially like niggas that come with the appearance of the last two individuals that we seen, he automatically gets this, I'm superior than you. So he gonna go ahead and switch it up a little bit, you feel me, and go ahead and try to make you feel like you less than. Because he feel like because you may not have studied a little bit in whatever area that he's talking about, that he feel like you're here, he's greater than you. At the end of the day, right? Regardless of what you study, if you ain't applying it, what's the point? So all the shit that you talking, all the shit that you doing, what's your work, nigga? What's your work, nigga? Like you want to talk about everybody else, nigga. What's your work, nigga? You keep talking about all this shit that you didn't invent, talking about this system. We looked that shit up. That shit failed. Now I'm not saying that shit won't fail, but you was talking like that shit was just some hellified invention. And in all reality, that shit was a failure. So you keep talking about nigga to Google you and you talk about your accomplishments. Nigga, when we sit over there and listen to you about what you say that you have done, it don't add up. So you was a teacher for a certain amount of years. You went to what you say, Johns Hopkins and Berkeley. You telling me that all you did was spend 4 years to go ahead and get to the position of being a teacher or to be at Johns Hopkins, nigga? So where is this at where you running these streets, my nigga? Huh? Because if you're gonna be in universities like that, you need to focus. And then we're trying to figure out about who the fuck pulling up on your or knocking on your door and handing you a book. It was somebody who switches, and it wasn't no bitch. So we trying to figure out like what you talking about, my G? Because we hearing all this work that you claim to do, which takes time and effort. So all this shit that you say that you like, it just don't add up, my nigga. Who you are, it don't add up. What you say, it don't add up. So what is you on, family? What's up with you, my nigga? Like, I'm telling you, my G, like
person, but we're not in person to test that out. So as we're on the internet, let's just have an argument based on our positions and our facts. Would you mind?
Oh yeah, I'm with it.
Talk to me. So what is your position?
Oh no, I just clicked on the thing. I heard a few things you said. This is my first time ever seeing you. This bashing black thing. I understand like that's the wave now. And that's the you're asking me my position, right? You're a man of control. You're a man of control. You know how to. You're teaching us. I understand like that's like the wave now. Like that, they get you in the algorithm. That is profitable now. You know what I mean? Especially being a dark-skinned guy. I'm not sure what your background is, but being a dark-skinned guy, it's a fetish for that now. It's like it's a thing that's for that now to see dark-skinned people dump on black people. So I was just listening. I'm just trying to get a context of your ideology.
Okay, very good. So number one, I just want to confirm a few facts. You stated that this is your first time ever seeing or hearing of me. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I just popped up on your homepage.
On my, I pressed the live.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I appreciate you tuning in, truly. So you know nothing of my background, and your idea is that I'm just tearing down the blacks. That's your idea?
Well, I want to say the black. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Now, I like this kind of conversation because often the persons who bring this conversation to me, I ask them, well, what have you done for the blacks? You see, What have you done that is significant for Black people who are not in your family, Black people that you are not paid to help, so that we can really understand who actually loves Black people? You serve that which you love. So your name is Vovo.
Fair question.
Is
I
it?
give him that.
Vovo, what do you do for the Blacks?
Oh, well, I'm a truck driver. I drive trucks. My thing is this. That's always a bad faith question. That's a
no. That's not a bad faith question.
No one else gets asked that.
No, that is a good faith question. I'll tell you why. You just asserted that I'm just here to tear down the Blacks. Now, I'll tell you what I've done for the Blacks. But before we get into that, you've positioned yourself as the hero of the Blacks. So I'm saying, well, what have you done?
I didn't position myself as any hero.
What have you done for the Blacks?
Huh?
Vovo, what do you do or what have you done?
Nothing.
Nothing. Aha. So how did I know that? I know that because those men who are unproductive, they tend to be effeminate. They tend to not think out things. And when you come on not having thought out things, you're one of the many who would say, oh, you're tearing down the Blacks. Well, have you built up the Blacks? No, I'm not tearing down the Blacks. I actually care enough and understand enough that A, I start with the truth, and B, I'm not a preacher. I'm one who actually has done something. I say, what have you done? Oh, well, I'm a truck driver. I didn't say what you do for a living, little buddy. I said, what have you done for these Black people that you seem to care so much about? You've not done a thing for them except babble. Well, I tell you what, babble.
I gotta agree. I gotta agree with this nigga on this one though, nigga. Because a lot of these niggas be coming up on this bitch, you feel me? And I'm not just talking about him. They be coming up on this bitch talking about, oh man, about Black, but they ain't did not a motherfucking thing. And they ain't gonna do not a motherfucking thing. And at the end of the day, sit over there, you feel me, and hurt they people, you feel me, instead of help in any type of way. Preferably the kids. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do. You know what I mean? Niggas that listen to a Tariq Nasheed or Umar Johnson or anybody else that are going ahead and putting points in regards to so-called Black empowerment, but don't do shit, but don't put no boots on the ground. Nigga, what's your work? That's a fair question to ask. When a motherfucker trying to criticize, what's your work? I remember I told you about this little bitch, man, that would sit up. You always sit over there and turn down Black people. Bitch, I've done more for Black people than you can even imagine, you bobblecot twat. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I don't go out there just sitting over there and just telling my work. I do the work for me, off the love, off the strength. You feel me? So I don't need to show no motherfucking internet about my work, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But what have you done since we go ahead and talk? So now I let her know about what I did at that time. So what you done? It was crickets. All right, shut up, bitch. But anyway, you know, and that's the type of conversation that needs to be had with anybody that's trying to criticize what you say. Because at the end of the day, a lot of the times, motherfuckers, man, don't like the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. And because you give the truth, now all of a sudden you anti-Black. We just calling out the degenerate behavior because we tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking not only for myself, but I'm pretty sure other people, like, they tired of the degenerate behavior of niggas, man. Shout out to the motherfuckers, my nigga, who getting active, who doing what they gotta do, who representing for theyself, for their family. But all this extra shit, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? This degenerate behavior, bitches shaking their ass, bitches with the fucked up mentality, this Kendra D mentality. Niggas is in over here come with this nigga mentality, man. Stupid than a motherfucker. Ain't about shit, man. Worried about the wrong shit. Yada, yada, yada. I can go on and on. We tired of that shit. We want to see better. We know you can do better. And we expect for you to do better. Some, they speak, but don't lend a helping hand. Some speak, but do lend a helping hand. Either way, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the motherfuckers drink. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers got to go ahead and drink it for their goddamn self. and we just want to see you better. And some of the shit that you're doing is nonsense. It's nonsense. You already got it bad as it is. The media already gonna portray you in a negative light as it already is. You continue to build on it and give them more content and more content by your silly behavior. We just want for you to do fucking better. We tired of the bullshit because we understand that your degenerate behavior is influencing these motherfucking kids. And that's another generation down the motherfucking drain. And we tired of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We understand that there's bad seeds everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But can we get a collective to be on some good shit? We understand that there's gonna be some rejecting, and you got to get rid of the motherfuckers. You feel me? But what we saying is, my nigga, do better. We'll do better. All the other ones that ain't on the shit, they in there rejected. You get rid of them. You kick them out. They're rejected. Kick them out. Because there's some that just ain't gonna get right. You can't worry about the ones who don't want to do right. You gotta kick the motherfuckers to the side. But a lot of you niggas just be talking that blackity black shit, but ain't about shit. You ain't even got your own house in order. Let alone should be telling another nigga, you know what I'm saying, about what he do and what he bring. If you just worry about yourself and make sure that you're the best that you can be, you contributing to the cause. If you worry about your family, leading your family down the right direction, you contributing to the cause. Start at home first, my nigga. Before you even try to get to any, start at home first, nigga. Take care of home first. I remember when I moved down to that Mississippi, man, and I was doing everything else but taking care of my home and putting everything, moving everything, because I just moved down there. Homie was like, hey, my nigga, slow down, nigga. Take care of home first. We worry about that shit later. Nigga, you right. And it's the same thing with the niggas, man. Hey, take care of home first, and then you can go ahead and indulge in anything else that you're trying to do outside. But take care of home first, nigga. Take care of your motherfucking home first.
Dabbling actually doesn't produce a thing. It doesn't produce a dollar in the black community. It doesn't hold together a black family. It does not educate a black child. You, my friend, are of the multitude who preach, and this is what black people have suffered for centuries. Preachers putting them to sleep. I tell you what's even funnier. You have the audacity to come on here and insult me, not knowing what my merits are and not knowing how I've actually served black people over time. You told me you're a truck driver. I didn't ask you what you do to make money. I'm not over here saying, hey, I'm in paper assets. I'm in entrepreneurship. I'm in software. That does not stop me from helping these black people, which I care so much about. You just care to talk. You're not a doer. You're the worst kind of black male. Okay? So let me tell you what black people who actually care do. I'll give you some examples. There's a place called Baltimore, Maryland. You ever been?
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's an overwhelmingly black city. You might be aware. One of the greatest needs among the black peoples of the earth is education, whether it's education of self or it's education for gainful employment. You see, I was there and I was a teacher. I taught all black kids with a couple Latinos. You'd almost never think that integration occurred. So many black folks. And most of these black children are essentially orphans without fathers or mothers, in many cases raised by their grandparents. Why? Drugs, serious drugs like heroin. 10% of the population on heroin when I was there teaching. You see, that's serving black people. Then I created a nonprofit.
Look at his eyes, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And look, like I said, as much as I don't like this nigga on the left, I don't like niggas like this on the right either. Look at his eyes. Oh, okay. Nigga, what the fuck you done, nigga? You just wanted to run your motherfucking mouth, my nigga. Cause like, you know, like I said, I call a spade, nigga. A ball, and a strike, nigga. And like I said, we done said plenty about the hoe ass nigga on the left, but the hoe ass nigga on the right be doing some bullshit too, my nigga. And you can see it. That's that Mama Ray shit.
Job as a teacher. You had a job.
Pardon?
You had a job as a teacher.
That's a very good point. So then let me add to that, my dear boy. Not only did I have a job as a teacher, I also came in early and I made the school open up the building early to let the kids in. A, so that they didn't have to sit out in the cold and the snow. And B, I made them provide meals for the kids before school started. And then C, every day, literally, I would tutor for 3 hours for free. And then seeing that it wasn't enough, I partnered with the churches in Baltimore and created a nonprofit that taught tech skills. And it was called Five Fingers, that taught tech skills. See, and don't challenge me because I speak all facts. You can Google everything I speak of.
I will.
I was also given awards for this, mind you. And we taught tech skills to Black kids so that they had the skills needed to gain employment. And because I did such a great job at that, I was then recruited to run a nonprofit based out of Johns Hopkins Medical. I then raised millions of dollars from various persons like Bloomberg of New York. And we provided wraparound services. You know, if a Black family got their electricity cut off and they were sitting there in that row home in the dark because they couldn't afford to pay their bills, Marquette Devon Burton, got their lights turned back on. When kids were going off to college.
What is your name?
My name is Marquette Devon Burton. That's a name that's well known and respected the world over. Then, when they were going off to college and they didn't have enough money to make ends meet, I made ends meet. I gave out scholarships. And I can go on and on and on, little buddy. But little
buddy, where that's come from?
Hold on one second. You who have done nothing have so much to say to someone like me that's done so much.
You just had a
and
job.
I could go on and on about what I've actually done.
Okay, nigga, what you done?
Now, out of both of us sitting here,
whoa, hold on one second. Hold on. Let's talk about that. Between you and I,
you're the feminine one. Between me and I, you're the feminine one.
Hold on one second, fella. You who have come on with no real legal name. Between you and I, who has done more for Black people?
Me. You ain't did
nothing.
Okay,
what you did?
You was a teacher.
Wait, hold on one second, my dear boy. What have you done?
You're a teacher. We did the same amount. You didn't do nothing
What
either.
have you done?
I teach too. I teach children all the time. I teach children all the time. And out of us sitting here,
I'm asking you. I'm just asking you.
Two guys sitting here, you're the more feminine one.
Listen,
if I seen you on the street, I would assume that you were homosexual.
Because you don't have to. You don't have to.
You're homosexual.
You don't have to lie. Just hold on one second. What have you done for Black people?
I teach like you teach.
Huh?
You just got paid to do it. You didn't do it for free. You were self-serving. You were self-serving.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but then, you know what I mean, if you putting in extra work, you know what I mean, you can't go against that. You know what I mean? Because them teachers ain't got to do it. All they in our reality, right? Because I done had some bad teachers and I done had some good teachers. A lot of the good teachers really took the extra time to go ahead and come fuck with me to make sure that I had it. They ain't got to do that shit, my nigga. Some of the work that they put in with me, they didn't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing. Like, where teachers at like that today? You know what I'm saying? Because it's starting to get less and less. I'm not saying that there is, because I'm pretty sure there is some good teachers out there. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, there's starting to be more bad apples and more unqualified motherfuckers coming in. But since you sit over there talking, you talking about you a teacher, you should be able to explain what you done taught, who you taught, you feel me, how you taught them, what you yada yada yada, my nigga. Why you sitting over talking about you taught? Okay, what you did, nigga. See, I can't stand sucker shit like that, though, nigga.
Everything you did was for a pay.
I see. So when I was running a nonprofit that I created and didn't get a penny for it, what about that?
Everybody that starts a nonprofit, that's one of the biggest reasons why they started.
I see.
That's one of the biggest reasons why they start the nonprofit is for the salary.
All right, man, you got a little point there, nigga. You got a little point there. You know what I'm saying? You got a little point there. You know what I mean? You definitely got a little point there, nigga. You got a point there. But we still try to get your work, though. That's what I'm saying, though. You know what I mean? We try to get your work because you talking like, nigga, this would be the way to shit on the nigga. Yeah, you did that shit for some money. Yeah, cool calls and everything. I get it. Because them niggas do be on that nonprofit trying to go ahead and get some of that gain. I get it. You know what I mean? And he know he got with that too. I get it. But what you do though, nigga? Because you already started saying it. I taught. Okay, what you taught, nigga? Shit on this nigga. He trying to shit on you.
Now
It's for
you're
the
lying.
salary. No, that's true. It's for the salary.
That's how I know that you've never started anything, because number one, nonprofits don't make money. Number two, when you start them from scratch, there's no salary. There's no salary when you start from scratch. And then number three, we had no grants. We only had money that came directly from the people, the Black people of Baltimore, from the churches of Baltimore, and it went directly into programming. I never took a salary, not one time in that nonprofit, not one time. And here's the worst thing about people like you. You're so effeminate. You come on here and lie. You've already said that you don't. No, don't speak while I'm speaking. You've already said that you don't know who I am, yet you're telling me that I took a salary. That's really sad, my dear boy.
What the hell is he doing?
Because you're so blatantly frivolous.
Nigga got Parkinson's?
You're so frivolous. And you are the reason that Blacks suffer. Look at you smiling when you know nothing is funny.
It is funny to me. You're hilarious. You look like
when you know nothing is funny.
You look like the Joker.
And the worst part about it is that you're just a struggling YouTuber who came on to get clout. You're not an honorable man at all. You have no actual thoughts or ideas. You've done nothing at all.
You're not an honorable man.
And then we know that you're weak.
I can't stand niggas like both these niggas, man.
Funny looking guy that speaks funny, thinks he's.
What are the chances that you call me funny looking?
Yeah,
what are
weird.
the chances?
You look weird. You're sitting there with that weird head, that weird suit.
You need to cut your hair out. Listen, you see that I'm bald? I'm bald because I realized that I need to cut my hair off. Your hairline is way back here.
That nigga hairline is
cornrows like it's 1992.
You wish you had hair like that.
You look like the third member of Outkast that got kicked out. You look like a super beat down big boy.
I'm of the community. I'm of the community.
Your chin hairs look like pubic hairs. You're utterly ridiculous. You're clearly overweight. I can see the fat in your face.
No, I'm just a big
You are
nigga.
a complete dweeb.
I'm
If you took off your shirt, your chest would hang down like a woman's. You're impoverished. You have a beat up background. You're a nobody YouTuber. You're a 50-year-old trying to become a YouTuber. Please stop. You have nappy eyebrows. How do you have nappy eyebrows? How's that even possible?
Black people got nappy hair. I'm black. I got nappy hair.
Possible, bro.
I got nappy hair.
You're a disgusting individual. Your bottom row of teeth, if you bit into a sandwich, it looked like a puzzle piece. You need emergency dental help. You have a gap in your tooth like you grew up in the third world. Why can't you see a dentist? This is ridiculous. You have gray hair on the sides, but still no wisdom. Your hairline is back here, but you just don't let go.
I don't have my hair like you.
Why won't you let go? Your hairline's back here.
You have on makeup.
No,
you have on makeup.
Why not give it up?
Why not just be who you are? You're a model.
You have a shine on your forehead because you clearly have a desk lamp shining on your face instead of studio soft lights. You're in poverty. You're in real poverty.
No, I'm not.
Why do poor blacks like you come on and babble?
No, I do live in the hood. I do live in the hood.
Cup of noodles every day.
Yeah, I do live in the hood.
You eat cup of noodles every day, but you're here arguing with me.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You're just name calling. You're just all name calling. You're feminine. You're feminine.
Now let me ask you this.
You're a bitch.
Oh, again with the cursing. I asked you not to curse. Again with the cursing. Bro can't even just stay on here and exchange a couple of jokes. He got to start cursing. But I'm feminine. Come on. That's a shame. That's a pity. And you'll see that consistently with like the.
That's cold shit, man. My nigga Mark Cat. My nigga Mark Cat. Cold game, nigga. Cold motherfucking game, man. My nigga Mark Cat. Both these motherfuckers is losers, man. I can't stand both these niggas, man. Oh, man. Both these niggas is the type of dudes that you can't fuck with, that you got to stay away from. You got one dude right here who thinks he's better than, because he probably read a couple more books, just like old Roski, man. Read a little sub, think you better than. No. You could be a real red motherfucker and still be a stupid motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You just try to, you know what I mean? Like you just try to go ahead and pull that wool over niggas' eyes, my G, because they don't know shit to defend, to go ahead and come back. If you say something, they don't know shit. They're like, oh, you got me there. Because they don't know how certain processes work. They didn't read that such and such passage right there. They didn't do further research to go ahead and combat some of the silly shit that you say. And the nigga on the right can't stand that nigga, man. Always want to put his 2 cents in, but he's stupid. Think he's smart, but he's stupid. You know what I'm saying? And then get mad when you get on that nigga dome piece. Stupid motherfucker. How I see it, both these motherfuckers stupid as fuck, man. Both these motherfuckers stupid as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Both these motherfuckers losers, man. Losers in their own way. Losers come in many forms, but a loser is still a loser. Mark Cat. But anyway, man, I got to get ready, man. Hey, man, it was good come pulling up with y'all, man, chopping it up, man. Till the next time, y'all, we gone.